Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks, joined by I'm by myself this week. As you can see, I'm flying solo this week. Brian's on vacation, but just like the 4th of July, the Bachelorette does not take a week. Man, that's a horrible one. Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks. I'm here to talk about the Bachelorette Season 20, Episode 2. As you can see here, I'm by myself this week. Brian's on vacation, but the Bachelorette does not take any vacations. And really, it did start to heat up on this holiday edition here. So I'm here to give you what I think about this week, the good, the bad, the ugly, and kind of a little bit. I'm going to start with really the overall philosophical question this week posed to us on the Bachelorette by Adrian. Is it okay to spring break on The Bachelor, The Bachelorette? Now, I think we already know the answer to that on Bachelor in Paradise. It inherently basically is a spring break. What Adrian was kind of saying by spring breaking is basically, is it okay to have fun, clown around with the other guys or girls contestants, and not really just be there dead focused, wholly there for the right reasons, and only focused on trying to date the person that you're chasing, the Bachelor or the Bachelorette? Personally, I can get the sentiment a little bit if we were later on in the season, down to maybe 4 or 5 guys. But when we're at what do we start this episode with, this is a little bit hardo and extreme here, I think, for Adrian. I think he's trying to make his mark early on. Mentions having a child, so I'm sure there isn't a level inherent of maturity and also wanting to come off a certain way on camera. We will see a throwback mentioned later on when we get to the Dodgebowl about a former contestant who did something similar, but really directed all of his kind of initial shade and then very specific shade to Charity, considering and going towards Braden. Now, look, have your opinion about Braden. The guy's young. He wears the goofy earrings. He had the scarf today. Everyone kind of goofs around with him. For all intents and purposes, isn't really harming anyone. Now, again, could he be a little bit immature? Of course. We saw this episode openly complains about not getting the first one-on-one date when he did get the first impression rose, which, like the guys pointed out, means you're probably going to get some future time and that she has some interest in you. Secondly, and I kind of agree with him, I don't like having to go on a date where you have to actually at the end watch Charity make out with the other guy for 4 minutes. Now, also probably stunk a little bit for me because Gabby and Rachel were the hosts. And again, I think the only entertaining part about that is that Gabby definitely gets lit up for every Bachelor Nation event because they were not that great at hosting. I just think that like he's right and wrong, but you need to just kind of keep yourself on a lower profile. And what we see, again, so full spoilers for this episode, Braden does get the final rose and will not be eliminated. Adrian also got a rose. So both of them, this will continue, which I really like. I really hate when there's the one-on-one for one episode and we lose somebody from it. I like seeing that conflict grow over time. And it looks like, again, Braden may be involved. It looks like he'll get a one-on-one next week and have a rose, but possibly have the threat of the rose being taken away. So really interesting to see that. So again, that's kind of what I think on the whole spring breaking thing. Let me know what you think. I also think that now you're starting to see guys start to complain about getting their time. And then when you have guys like Adrian openly kind of doing the gossiping and reporting to Charity, you're going to start to burn up the ever important time and guys are going to start to get pissed off. So I'd keep an eye out if that continues next week, how the rest of the group reacts. We did have Dodgebowl. Dodgebowl is back, first time since Claire's second season. Infamously, Dodgebowl 3 was Yusef. Yusef, where he felt awkward having to do the strip dodgeball, did not want to play, told Claire that she had no class, that he has a daughter. All the guys knew about this. There's a lot of jokes. Maybe ABC shout out to even giving us the clip for it. I was super psyched to get to see the Yusef stuff. One of Brian and I's favorite moments in Bachelor history. Got to come back. So really psyched on that. Adrian won the MVP, had a throw where 3 guys touched it and dropped it. More on them than him. Caleb and Xavier, really good. Caleb used to be a college baseball player along with being a now current professional wrestler. They got to go on a date after the fact, to kind of after party. This is where we had a little more of Adrian and Braden. Braden saying, I didn't really think you deserved the MVP, and kind of maybe it was a little inside job there, which I don't think Adrian loved. Overall, again, I thought that Charity's been pretty good so far for the first 2 weeks. She doesn't seem like she's sipping the Kool-Aid of gossip too bad so far. We need to see how this progresses. I do want to give a shout out to Aaron B, aka the Two-Face, because I called it last week. That was a two-headed coin. I knew it. Shout out to myself. But obviously, this would not be a Bachelor Nation, Bachelor episode without a rose ceremony. Quick shout out though, no cocktail party this week. It was okay because they replaced it with a barbecue, and there was the first private concert. I hate the private concerts; they're goofy. Also, Aaron B with a solid shout out. He says he played a lot of GTA. He's talking about GTA 5 takes place in LA, and you can definitely drive up around the hills and go up to the Hollywood sign. So, for people my age and stuff, big shout out. I pop for that. Like I said, it is time for the rose ceremony. The following men received roses and will continue to fight for Charity's heart: Doten, Tanner, Caleb B, Warwick, Michael, Sean, Xavier, Aaron S, James, Adrian, Braden, and like I mentioned, Aaron B with the date rose from earlier. Also, we did have John getting the the group date rose following Dodgebowl. Want to make sure I mention that as well. That means we're losing Josh, John Henry, Caleb C, Caleb with a K, and Spencer, aka the Riddler, going back to Arkham Asylum. They will no longer be in the running. Maybe Spencer can come and creep somebody out at Paradise, because yeah, but I kind of want to see it. Check out everything else we have going on this week video-wise on the channel. Shout out to my boy Kyle Petty from the Strat Chat Pod. He jumped on for episode 2 of Claim to Fame season 2. We'll have Temptation Island, the Big D, the Ultimate Fighter as well this week. Check out TikTok. I will have the season finale review on TikTok for Below Deck Sailing Yacht. Look out there for reality TV news of the day. We have things going on in the Real Housewives world. Vanderpump season 11 is now filming, so plenty of awesome stuff coming. But until the next video, for myself, Brian, the rest of the team, thank you. Peace. Thank you for watching our video. We really appreciate it. And we'd really appreciate you checking out our link below for Give Kids the World Village and Hearts of Reality, the official charity of the Reality Guys. Give Kids the World Village is an awesome 89-acre, whimsical, awesome amusement park set up for kids with terminal diseases and their families to go out, experience awesome adventures, ones that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. Hearts of Reality, a lot of reality TV stars getting involved and going in and just providing that type of experience that really is second to none, really anywhere in the USA. Make sure you check out the link below. Anything helps. $1, $10. And just so you know, a big percentage of the proceeds of our merchandise store will be going to Give Kids the World Village and Hearts of Reality. So love for you to check out the link below.